changes.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome in to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Today's Saturday, August 10th, 2019. I wanted to do kind of a cool little video for you guys. If you're a part of my Facebook group, the Thrifter Reseller World, it's a free Facebook group. We post stuff in there of cool stuff, unique stuff, weird stuff, odd stuff, all kinds of crazy eBay, Amazon type listings that we see people list and items that we see people actually sell, which is even crazier side of it. And so some people have always been requesting and emailing me and messaging me saying, what's the craziest thing you've sold? What's the weirdest thing you see people sell? What's the weirdest stores? All that sort of thing. So I figured I'd do one for you guys. I'm gonna jump over to my computer in just a second and show you some of those items, because we do preach that you have to buy and sell the popular items, and that's true. You gotta buy iPhones, tech, clothing brands, shoe brands that people want, purses, handbags, Michael Kors, Burberry, Eileen Fisher. You gotta sell all the stuff that people want. But there are some people that have some really unique stores and really unique items that, because they are so unique, they sell on a regular basis, and they do well with them. Some people do it part-time as a hobby, and some people do it full-time. So I came up with a little collection of them. I'm gonna jump over to my computer and show them to you. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and you know, I'll link them down below. They're gonna be eBay affiliate links. If you click down below, you can check them out there on eBay's website. It'll go directly to them, so check that description box. And also, some of these items came from approval from folks that I did store reviews for. I did like 300 this past week, I think, almost 300. And some of the items I saw looking through stores and helping people out were crazy good. And I asked permission, hey, can I share this item or share your store? And they were like, yeah, absolutely. So in the event that I did that, I'll credit them as well. But they'll be linked. You'll see the store link. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you did still want a store review, I'm still doing them. I'll do them for as long as I can, hopefully the entire month, until I get caught back up. So use that link. That link will be down there as well. It's the 8th month. I'm doing it for $8. I'll take a look at your whole store, your titles, photos, prices, you know, sales, all of that type of stuff, your brands, everything that you have. I'll give you a full report on what I saw and what I think you should work on, what I think you should do, what I think you should fix, etc. It'll come via email and usually get back to you within 24 hours. So you can use that link, just $8, and hopefully I can get your store selling a little bit more every day, a little bit more every week, every month, and get your sales up. So take advantage of that. But in the meantime, enjoy these, and let's jump over to my computer. Okay, so number one was weirdly rusty nails, and other building materials kind of go along with this. This is just something I saw in people's stores recently, and some things I was searching for. Look, 7 vintage rusty iron railroad spikes, 6 inches long. They sold for $15 and 1013 shipping. So they got like 25, a little over $25 for these 7 little nails. That's crazy. Keep scrolling down. Check it out. Some horseshoes, 20 used Western rusty horseshoes. The problem is they got like $27 all in for this. That may not be worth it because, yeah, they're packed in a priority box, but the profit left over on those, probably not a lot. We keep scrolling. Look, they sold one 6.5-inch railroad spike for $8.09 all in. I know there's not a ton of money there, but man, one nail. Got another one, 50 of them for $13. Keep scrolling. You got some more horseshoes, some more nails here. I mean, there's so much money in nails and horseshoes and rusty stuff. 50 rusty used horseshoes, $60. I mean, the shipping is crazy on the horseshoes, so I don't know how well that'll do. But some of these nails and some of these pieces, look, a lot of 363 rusty patina nail spikes, they sold for $32 almost. I mean, pretty crazy what you can get. You might think something is junk, but look it up. You never know. Okay, the second thing is gaming dice, specifically for like Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering. These are all the dice that people use for like the RPG role-playing games where they roll the dice, keeps track of life, keeps track of like things that are going on. Some of these dice, look, this is a pack of 5 life counters, and it sold for almost $60. It's pretty crazy. Another set for $40, another set for $45. Even if we scroll down here, set of 32 sold for $27 with free shipping. These are just dice, special dice. You guys can see they have like the symbols for the game on it. $25. Even some more. This one sold, transparent one sold for $22 by itself. Another one that sold for $20. So some of these weird, odd dice sell really, really well. These life counters, keep an eye out for that stuff. So that's number 2. Number 3 is marbles with anything interesting on it. This is particularly Coca-Cola marbles. A set of 50 sold for $113. Not a lot. I mean, that's only like $2 and change per marble, but you get a little box of marbles or a little baggie of marbles from a garage sale for $1 or $2, and you can turn it and flip it for $20, $30, $40. That's pretty good. Look, these three sold for $16 plus 41, so $57. Best offer, $50. I mean, you got another set of 50 that sold for $55. You've got this pearlized Colt firearm one that sold for $38. So you never know what some of these old collectibles and vintage. Look, we got a set of 7 Coke marbles that sold for $24 all in. Really good. Another set that sold for $19 and 4, so $23 and change. Lots of, look, another set that sold tons of marbles. There's other ones, of course, that sell really, really well. Okay, back to the game board pieces. Now, this is actual board game. I looked up Hero Quest just as one game. It's just a fairly expensive board game. And look at some of these pieces. These are some cards that are in it. They sold for $3. This is one little figurine that goes in that game. He sold for $12 as a replacement. Here's a set of some of the cards and pieces, sold for $18. Here's a set of the cards that sold for $16 all in. A character sheet. This is like a life total gamepad that sold for $15, $16. A couple of mummy figurines from that game that sold for $9.50. Again, another set of 3 bookcases that sold for $13. These are little chairs and little guys that are part of the game and that you need them to complete the game. Look, a whole set of 22 sold for almost $25. Another one at almost $25. So you guys can see, look, this set of all cards and the pieces sold for $40. I mean, there's so much money in this stuff. Look, little dude sold for $8. Little piece sold for $18 from the UK. So game pieces from any kind of board game, keep an eye out for those really valuable items. Okay, mobile hotspots. These are like the ones that your cell phone company sends you. They're real small. They fit in your hand. They can provide 3G, 4G, probably 5G now. I use one of these personally. I have it with me everywhere just in case my phone dies or my phone stops working. I still have access to an internet hotspot for some other device. Some of these used ones are worth $30, $40. Here's a Novatel Verizon. This is an older one. Still sold for $12.73, $12.60. So some of these ones, you know, $12, $14. But some of them, like this one, you know, $27. This MiFi 7730 is a newer one, sold for $50. Make sure you do check with the company when you're buying them. Call the serial number in, make sure it's all good to go. Here's a jetpack that sold for $30. This might be something you could pick up at a garage sale, maybe an estate sale, something for $5 and sell it for $25, $30. So pretty good. Another $50, a $40. Little value in these. Okay, moving on to number 6 is military patches. Now, I just went ahead and looked up the lots. I mean, here's a lot of 175 that sold for almost $700. You can scroll down. We see some medals, some patches. This one patch from the 17th Airborne sold for $312. Must be special. We got another set here. A lot of patches for $220. Some police patches. Any kind of military memorabilia is super collectible and obviously can be worth quite a bit of money. So keep an eye out for those. Next is vacuum parts, specifically Dyson. You can also add Kirby to that and any of the other major brands, but Dyson and Kirby tend to be expensive. As you scroll down, you can see, look, the canister, replacement canister, $52. You've got the motor part, $56. You've got, you know, the handle and hose sold for $37. We keep scrolling. Just one little piece sold for almost $18. Another piece sold for like $14. Here's another fill tube assembly that sold for like $50 some all in. So lots of good parts and pieces that you can get off of vacuums, even if the vacuum is no good. Now this one came from one of my viewers. He said I could use the idea, just don't use his name. So vintage belt buckles, especially old rusted patina or cool designs, 15, 17, 15, 25 and 5 is 30 all in. Most of these are going to be like $20, 15 to 20, but if you can get some good ones, here's a Pendleton one that sold for 10 all in. Here's one that sold Alan Johnson, 1976 for 50 best offer. 25 with the Indian plus 5, so $30. So you can get some money out of belt buckles too, and they should go first class. Here's another one, $24. Obviously, the more fancy, the more design. This one has turquoise, so of course it went for $115. Here's one for $30. But look up the belt buckles and become familiar with them. And there are some eBay stores. I'll have to pull them later, but they have literally like 500 belt buckles in their store. 1,000 belt buckles, and they sell like 10, 15 a day. So they do sell. All right, DVDs is an item I will tell you never to buy. They're terrible. However, if you can get some of the popular shows, some of the Naruto or some of the anime or any of this kind of stuff in the complete collections, all the seasons complete together, not missing anything, they can be worth money. So here's The Big Bang, sold for $94 as a Blu-ray, right? So maybe you get that used at a yard sale for 20 bucks. Flip it for 94. Here's The Simpsons, complete 1 through 5, 7, and 8, including the movie, and they got, what, 58 and 46 for that. Here is Ballers with The Rock, $30, 1 through 4. Here's another one with Digimon, $50. Friends, the complete set for $55. So you could find this stuff at yard sales, estate sales cheap, $5, $10, $15, $20, and sell it for 40, 50, 60 bucks. So keep an eye out for DVD seasons. Weeds, collection 1 through 8. I love that movie or that show, by the way. If you've never seen Weeds, check it out. It's awesome. $36 for the complete set. Again, something that somebody might have put out at $5, you know, a couple dollars a season at a yard sale. They want like $2, $3, and they're like, okay, so we want $20, $25 for this. And you're like, I'll give you $10. You buy it, sell for $36, make a little money. And that's one of the lesser ones. All right, number 10 is going to be replacement buttons. And those of you that are closed sellers, those of you that follow my channel and know about my Robert Graham fiasco from last year, this is so true. Any brand name items with special buttons, they will sell. If you have a bad shirt, a torn up shirt, and you can get it for 50 cents or $1, you could sell the buttons potentially for $10, $15, $20. Here's one Louis Vuitton button that's sold for $57 with best offer, some Ralph Lauren, some Polo. We scroll down and we're going to see some Tory Burch ones that sold for $35. Burberry, Brooks Brothers, Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers, Night Sword, more Polo, St. John, Dockers, Burberry's. I mean, there's so many brands as you scroll down here. Chanel, Tory Burch, Orvis, Umberto's, Christian Brooks. More Ralph Lauren blazer ones. The blazer ones are good. Yves Saint Laurent, hardware replacement. So that's expensive. More Tory Burch up there. All really, really good items to keep an eye out for. So this is just 10 items to kind of get your brain working to think outside the box when you see stuff. Look it up. Be careful, but know that if it's cheap and it's unique, you might be able to sell it for more money than you think, and it might not be garbage or trash. It might be worth parting out or selling. Older stuff, vintage stuff, rusted, patina, tech stuff, military stuff, parts, belt buckles. It's all good stuff. So keep an eye out. Enjoy this video. Make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed. And I'll put some more videos out of some awesome and unique items that I see as I go through stores. Thank you guys so much. As always, if you need your store reviewed, eBay store, use the link down below. It's $8 through the rest of August. 8th month, $8. You just click there, send me the store information, and I will get you a full store review done. Have a wonderful evening, wonderful weekend, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.